Hello friends, welcome to Daily Sourdough. It's really baking season now. The weather's gotten a little bit chilly and time to break out the baking recipes, and we are going to make sourdough chocolate cupcakes today. Very good, delicious, moist cupcake. Start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And this can either be an overnight recipe or you can make it the same day and just let it rest a few hours. To that, add 1/2 cup of starter, and I fed this starter sometime yesterday. I can't even remember when. And so it's fairly lively, but not at its peak. I think it'll be just fine. Then add 1 cup of water and 1/2 cup of oil, and I'm using avocado oil, but coconut oil is, melted coconut oil is also really tasty in this. Now mix all of this very well until the moisture is well absorbed by the flour. And then you can either let this rest overnight or all day long. I'm going to let it rest about 6 or 7 hours, and you know, the longer you let it go, the more the glutens will be devoured by the yeast and the bacteria. You don't want it to get overly fermented, so a 12-hour period is probably as much as you want it to go. Fermenting it even 6 to 8 hours is really good because you're introducing so many good bacteria into your cupcakes that'll be beneficial for your gut and really help you digest these cupcakes. If you're going to ferment them overnight, be sure and put them in the refrigerator so they don't get too sour and don't break down too much. I am going to leave this on the counter though unless my kitchen gets too warm. So if your kitchen is, say, above 70 degrees, you might want to put it in the refrigerator, but anything around 70 or lower, I'm going to let it sit on the countertop to ferment probably 6 hours. So I'll cover it and we'll see you then. The next step is to take 2 cups of sugar and put them in a medium-sized bowl. And to that, add 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 3/4 cup cocoa. Oops. Messy. Now, just mix this all up. Make sure your egg yolks are broken. Just mix all of that together. Try not to be as messy as I am. And then add 1 cup of milk. And then I'm going to transfer all of this to my stand mixer just because I want to whip it up really fine, really light and airy. So first I'm going to add my sourdough mixture. Put that in the bowl. And then to that, I'll add the chocolate mixture. Now, beat this slowly at first so you don't make a mess like I usually do, and then whip it up for a minute or 2 after it's completely mixed together. Slowly at first. After you've whipped it up really nicely, then add 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Just mix that up really well in a bowl so it's well combined and your soda doesn't have any lumps. And then sprinkle that on the top of your mixture, and once again whip that up really well. Next, prepare your muffin tin by putting muffin cups in there or muffin papers or oil or grease your muffin tins, and then fill up your cups. Have your oven preheated to 350 degrees so that it's ready to pop in the oven. Then put them in the oven and bake them for about 15 minutes. Just keep an eye on them. 15 to 20 minutes. You just don't want to over bake them because you want them to be really nice and moist. So now my cupcakes are ready to frost, and I just took a bread bag, put my Russian buttercream frosting in here, which is cold. It's been in the refrigerator, and so it's just a really good temperature for frosting with. And then I put a little piping tip in the bottom. So now, and since it's Halloween, I am going to make little Halloween ghost cupcakes today. So here we go, friends. Sourdough chocolate cupcakes. So moist, tender, easy to digest, and fun to decorate. Try the Russian buttercream frosting. It just melts in your mouth. Let's try that. Delicious. Let me know what you think, and friends, be sure to stay tuned to Daily Sourdough because I have so many recipes to share with you.